Okay guys, I'm back and I have my wig on. This is the hair that I got from Boo 220s in a 18-inch, and I bought the frontal, which is a 16. Okay, so move this out the way. I like this foundation, the L'Oreal Infallible Total Coverage. This one is in 312 Coca. Normally they do not have my shade, and I think this is like the darkest, and I think this is like the true it's a, I won't say true, but okay, it's I like it because it does have an orange undertone, but it doesn't stay superly orange. And I really don't think this is like total coverage. You gotta put a little bit more to build up, but I still like the coverage, and I like how natural my face is. I think this is more of a satin, not a actual matte, but it's really pretty, and I do like the finish. I like it with the brush. I've seen other people say that they didn't like it with the beauty blender, and that's why I didn't use it. I really do like this. I really do. It's really pretty, and also that it clings to dry patches. And I made sure that I use like my Smashbox primer water, my Marc Jacobs primer for dry skin, and also use this beauty oil because right now my skin is like really dry, and I knew it was gonna try to adhere to my dry patches. I'm getting it a lot around my cheeks and on my forehead some, so I wasn't gonna play no games. I set my face on my Evian facial spray. Lipstick, I use Cork lip liner with chestnut lip liner, so put it in my face. And I also use the Kylie Jenner lipstick. This is in ginger, and I like this. I like the smell of it, and I feel like it's still a little tacky, but it's still not like dry. Like LA Colors, their liquid lipsticks are super dry. Like it will burn my lip, you know, taking it off. I have to put some type of moisturizer on just to get, you know, start the process of getting it off. But this, I like, it's comfortable. It's not as, I like I can't think of that lady's name. I bought the little samples of her lipsticks. Damn it, all the way over there. Okay, sample of her lipsticks. Those are kind of watery, and it mats down. I'm gonna try to put it in somewhere, but it dries down, and it's still really, it's not super dry on my lips. I like those too, and I do like these. I would probably get some more of these. I don't know, they're expensive, and I don't know, I really do like these Kylie Jenner lip glosses. They smell really good. I may get some more, you know how I am. I'm probably end up getting more of them. And loving this foundation. I wish they had even more darker shades. I wish that most drugstore foundations have more of a range of colors for darker skinned people. I feel like they have 1,000,001 colors for like ivory, and you know, like they only serving up like 3 colors for darker skin, and I'm never in that category. That's why I was very surprised that this worked for me. I looked at quite a few people who had, like, I guess they got gifted the whole set and they swatched it, and I just eyeballed that I could probably use this because it has more red in it. The other one that I've had the other foundation, the matte one, and it was just too, it wasn't enough red in it for my skin. It was just too yellow. And I also got another foundation, what's it called? Oh yeah, I also have this one that I'm gonna be trying out, which this one is, you know, you can tell it's a little lighter than what this is, and this is the dewy one. So if I put this on and it's a little too yellow, I will try to go over it with some of this and try to make it work. I don't think it'll mess up the finish or anything, because I still feel like this is a very natural look, and this it being the Infallible Pro Glow, I don't think it's gonna do too much other than have a little bit more glisten to the skin. But if you know, if it doesn't work completely, I'll just mix a little of this in. But it does, like on my hand, it did look a little darker. So this is 212 Cocoa highlighter. I use the Mariah Carey highlighter. This is bomb. This is so bad. I love this, and I'm gonna stop using it because I know that a lot of people did not get it, and I don't want to, like, I want to also show you kind of like alternatives to this or whatever, because a good one will probably be the artist powders or whatever. I have to, it's another thing, but yeah, this is my look for the day, and I hope you enjoy it. And I'm gonna talk way too long, so bye till next time. Thank you for watching. Okay, I already put on my eye primer in, what is this, NARS eye primer in Laying Low paint pot, and I'm going to start off, I'm going to use my Viseart palette 1. I'm going to use this color right there on the end to put on my brow bone. Okay, now I'm going to use these two colors right here. I'm going to mix them two together. And I'm going to put that into my brow bone. Okay, now I'm going to go into my Smashbox palette. This is Ablaze eye palette. And I didn't have enough neutrals in it, so I'm just gonna use, this palette. I just wanted to make sure I had some neutrals down first and then go into the eyeshadows. Now I'm gonna use a pencil brush, a 226 from MAC, and I'm gonna go into this darker color right there. And I'm gonna place that on the outer V. Okay, my camera just died, so I just used this Cassetti brush again just to blend out the harsh pieces. And I'm gonna go in with a Real Techniques brush. It's like a concealer brush, and I'm gonna go into that darker color on the end right here, and I'm gonna place that in the inner part my eye. I'm gonna place that on the outer, on the lid, because I want to leave this bare in the center. Okay, now I'm going to use this color right here. When I first got it, when I saw it online, I thought this was like a matte orangey color, and it's not. It's shimmery, but I'm still gonna use it today. And I'm just patting this into the center of my lid. To darken it some. Yum. Okay, let's get into foundation. I put on my Fresia, I forget how to say this, but this is oil. I'll put this on because I've heard that this foundation really clings to dry spots, and I'm really dry right now. And also spray my face with Smashbox primer water. And I also have on Marc Jacobs primer. So let's get into this foundation from L'Oreal. This is Infallible Total Coverage. I'm going to use a brush And I'm just going to do one side of my face. Spray the brush. Okay, this is a Morphe brush. Is a G2, and I'm just gonna blend this out. Okay. Usually I put the concealer on first, but I wanted to focus more on this foundation. I'm getting a lot of red to this, but it's not bad. Okay, I'm gonna mix two concealers, MAC Prolonged Wear Foundation. Concealer in NW45 and NW40. Okay, now I'm going to use my Fashion Fair translucent powder. I'm going to use some of this. I'm going to use the same brush. Okay, now I'm going to use NARS's Soft Velvet Loose Powder. This is in Mountain. Okay, I'm going to use my Motives contour palette. This is in the Sculpted series. I guess it's Ice. So I'm going to use this. Let me find a brush. I think I'm going to use this one by Morphe. Came in a set. It was an unnamed set. I don't think they have them anymore though. Okay, now I'm gonna do the Tarte contour palette. I'm gonna use this one right here and a little bit of that. Okay, I'm gonna use my blush by Mariah Carey, the Sweet Sweet Fantasy. I'm gonna use my 238 brush by MAC.
I'm lying.